In this example, we want to write the equation of an ellipse with these features. So it centers at 2, -2, it has a vertex at 7, -2, and its focus is at 4, -2. So we need to figure out where does the major axis lie? Is it parallel to the x-axis or the y-axis? Find the values of a, b, and c so that we can plug in all of our information into our equation in standard form. So first, let's just do a quick sketch to kind of determine what the graph is going to look like. So if we have our x and y axes here, its center is at 2, -2, so that's here in the fourth quadrant. This is our center. Its vertex is at 7, -2, so it looks like it's 5 units to the right. So here is the center and the vertex, and its focus is at 4, -2, so it's 2 units to the right of the center. So somewhere here. So this is the focus here. So it looks like our major axis is going to be horizontal. So that tells us that it's going to be an equation that looks like this. So x minus h quantity squared divided by a squared. So that means that a, right, because it's a horizontal major axis, the value of a is underneath our x group. So plus the quantity y minus k squared divided by b squared equals 1. So let's find the values of a, b, and c. So we know that a, the distance from the center to our vertex, is 5 units. So we moved 5 units horizontally from 2 to 7. So a is 5. We're not given any information about our minor axis distance, so we don't know anything about b. So we'll have to find that. But the value of c, the distance from the center to the focus, is 2 units. So we moved 2 units to the right. So now let's find the value of b. So we know that a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared. So to find the value of b, we can subtract c squared from both sides. So b squared equals a squared minus c squared. And substitute. So b squared is equal to a squared, which is going to be 25, minus c squared, which is 4. So that's b equaling the square root of 21. So b is the square root of 21 here. So now we have a value for a, we have a value for b, and we have h and k here. Remember, this is h comma k for the center. And we can plug all of that information into this equation to get our standard form equation for this ellipse. So we have x minus h, which is positive 2, quantity squared divided by a squared, so that's 5 squared, plus y minus a negative 2, so when we subtract a negative 2, it's going to become positive, that quantity squared, divided by b squared, so the square root of 21 squared equals 1. And now we need to simplify this. So 5 squared, that's just 25. So 25 is going to be here. And then the square root of 21, that quantity being squared, is just going to be 21. So this equation here, this is our standard form equation for our ellipse with its center at 2, -2, and vertex at 7, -2, and focus at 4, -2. So this would be our standard form equation.